trauma disorder, if you start to feel burning, tingling, you need to speak up and have a conversation with your supervisor. It's so important to recognize potential ergonomic issues before they become something more serious, before they become something that requires surgery. And we have a technician that has had 2 surgeries on his wrist because of cumulative trauma disorder, and those are injuries that are with him, his whole life. And, he's a very active guy, goes to the gym, and is, imagine, you've got this, your wrists are now in splits, you've had surgery, and you can't live the life that you want to live because of these CTD orders. So they're very serious. It's very important to be aware of your body, listen to what your body's telling you, and speak up if you have any indication that you're going to have that, like something's happening, if you're having some fatigue or some stress, talk to your supervisor, talk to your physician. This is the pain continuum, so we really want you to speak up when if you start to feel soreness or dullness. That's the time beyond which you're waiting too long. If you start feeling burning sensation, sharp pain, of course speak up, and you really should have spoke up sooner. So don't wait. Have that conversation. It might be an opportunity for the supervisors to assign different work for you to give your body a break. On a specific task. It's not like if you're working on columns and you're doing a lot of this movement because you're moving the hex nuts up the bolts. That alone, I mean, if you're doing that for half an hour, maybe you don't get assigned that the next day.